Hi guys, I'm back, and yes, it is a surprise. I am doing another video in less than a week. So after doing my last video, it kind of made me think about some of the things that I mentioned and that I wanted to kind of expound on them. So I'm going to talk a little bit about the snacks and some of the side effects really quick. So number one actually is when you store the pins, the needles in the water bottle. I actually have water in here, but when you put your used needles in your water bottle, once it's full, so since my husband works in medical, I can give it to him to dispose of hazardous materials, but guess what? You can take your bottle to the pharmacy. And I forgot to mention that. You can take it to the pharmacy, let the pharmacist know that you take Saxenda injectables and you would like for them to dispose of your needles, and they will do that for you. The other thing is the headaches and nausea. Oh, you know what? I'm going to go over the whole list of side effects. So let me hold off on that real quick. The injection sites, let's talk about that. So you can inject in 3 places they recommend. And those 3 places are I'm reading the pamphlet that you can get from Saxenda from their website. So I'm going to give you that information. It is saxendacoverage.com. And I think that the other website is saxenda.com/another-way. And that, you can take it's a little survey report, a weight exploration report is what they call it. But, and once you take that, you can take that to your provider to determine what you want to talk about if you're choosing to get Saxenda. So it's pretty cool. And I got all this material from them that I'm going to refer to, so you know that I'm not making this up. So in this particular section, I'm going to read the important safety information. It's right here. So the important, you can pause the screen if you want to read it, but the important safety information, how should you use Saxenda. So you want to inject a dose under the skin, subcutaneous injection in your stomach area, abdomen, upper leg, thigh, or upper arm, as instructed by your healthcare provider. Do not inject into a vein or a muscle. So when you're giving yourself your injections, one thing that I've noticed with Saxenda, my veins have become more prominent. So I see that it's really strange. They just are more prominent, and I know it's because of using Saxenda. So I generally, when I first started, I was injecting in my lower belly, so below your navel. In that area. I got tired of doing that because it's weird, but they leave little marks. They're real tiny, but because I was doing it there, I would do left, middle, right side of my tummy. And I was like, I feel like I need to change the location, because when you do the injection, you can get, so one of the side effects is like these little, they talk about cramping, abdomen cramping. The stomach cramps it's not something for me that I experience all day or anything, or that comes and goes. It's really generally either right after the injection or minutes later, like less than 15 minutes, and you'll feel a little discomfort in your stomach. It's not anything that's going to make you buckle over, but it's something to be mindful of. So I wanted to change where I was giving myself the injection. So I've done it in my thigh. So my upper thigh, that's not the most comfortable for me, and neither is the upper arm, because you can feel the shot a little more for me. So I don't like it in my upper thigh. but I'll do it there sometimes. I just put the needle in really, really slow. Maybe one day I'll do a demonstration when I'll record when I give my injection. It's not that complicated. And then the other places on my arm, and I am noticing, I'm not sure if you can see that. Let me see if I can get close. These little tiny dots right here. This is actually where my injection site is. Those little tiny dots were not there yesterday, people. And so I have really sensitive skin and I'm also gluten intolerant. So I don't know. It's just from the injection. And that's the most, I think I've been doing it on my arm all week. So when I see something like that, just change the location. It's not a big deal. It's going to go away. It takes a few days. So I'm just going to leave that there. I may go ahead and try to do the other arm and just keep alternating just locations. So I do want you to know that when I do the injection in my arm or my thigh, I actually feel the medicine more. Feeling the medicine is a slight burn. It doesn't hurt. It's not like excruciating pain or anything, but I just want you to be aware you're gonna feel it. It just burns a little bit. I don't like feeling discomfort, and it's over when the injection, after and you got to hold it in there 6 seconds after you finish the injection. So, but just giving a heads up on that. So some of the other side effects, let's see, I'm gonna go through the rest of the list. So trying to find the page because they have a whole list here. Some possible side effects. Here they are. So it's in the little pamphlet. And I'm going to go through them to let you know how I feel about them. So nausea, yes. Diarrhea, no. Constipation, very, 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 very mildly. But that is because I have not eaten enough throughout the day. So just so you know. I know when I need more vegetables and I know when I need to eat. And it's like what Saxenda does, it changes the hormonal response that your body is going through to recognize when it's full. So you'll feel full faster and you'll feel hungry less often. That's the hormone that it's emulating in your brain. So that's when I tend to get constipation because I haven't eaten enough. But yet whatever I did eat, I feel like I need to use the restroom. I hope that makes sense to somebody. But you will definitely know that you will have a significant decrease in appetite. As a matter of fact, I went to the gym. I haven't eaten since, I didn't eat all my lunch, and then I eat every maybe 2.5 to 3 hours. So just a little bit. And it really only takes I had a little personal pizza from Mod Pizza, and it really just, I had some pizza left over, had that snack, and I haven't eaten dinner yet. And it is about 9 p.m. So I'm starting to get hungry, but I went to the gym. And let's see, another side effect. Sorry, I'm getting off track. Headaches. Since I have increased my dose, I wanted to talk about this because I'm getting more frequent headaches. Like, it's just constant. It's a part of me now. It is just a numbing, just a dull headache, not debilitating. Although I get migraines, so I'm very aware of when I have a headache. This is not like that, but it is, you feel a little bit of pressure. I generally wake up and know that I need to take a couple Tylenol. I got a little bit of a headache. Or like tonight, I'm feeling, I took some Excedrin earlier today. So, but I know that I try not to take too much stuff, but nobody wants to walk around with a headache, but I'm kind of used to it. I know that it's temporary, so I try not to let it get me down. It's not like excruciating or really, really painful. But I just keep Tylenol and ibuprofen on rotation, basically. Every couple days, I'm probably taking something for a headache. Low blood sugar hypoglycemia. Well, that's actually one of the reasons why I'm taking Saxenda. I am hypoglycemic. My sugar was dropping really, really low, and I would get the shakes and all kind of craziness. So it was weird to me that they said that, oh, we're going to give you Saxenda. And then I saw that this was one of the side effects. Well, it helps me. It's not affecting me because the thing is, I needed to lose weight. I need to lose the weight. It's like a catch-22, basically. I already have low blood sugar. It's not going to make it any worse. So I'm mindful of that. I can't eat pasta. This is how bad it is. I can't eat pasta in the middle of the day. Can't eat rice in the middle. I'm speaking about lunch. I can't eat bread. So like cornbread, if it's gluten-free or whatever. It drops my sugar really, really low. Well, that makes you sleepy. Makes me want to crash. And yeah, I'll be going through it. And decrease appetite. That's a good side effect to me because, you know, we're trying to lose weight here. We know we like to eat. Upset stomach. I don't really get upset stomach. Mine is caused by things that I know I have a lot of food allergies, so I already know what that comes from. It's not from the medicine though. But I think every now and then, mine, if I do have an upset stomach, it's kind of combined with the nausea. Okay. And then tiredness. Oh my goodness. So the thing is with Saxenda, you can be energized. When I first started taking it, if you watch one of my first videos, man, I had so much energy. I went and cleaned up the whole dang old garage. My husband was happy, but I had so much energy to burn. And I was like, oh my God, I feel like I want to run a mile, 2 miles, maybe even 3. But now I'm less energetic and I'm a little more tired. Like right now I'm tired. and I get a little more tired, I notice, when I'm increasing the dose. Okay. And then the dizziness, no, I don't. I think if I experience any, it's coming with the headaches, if that makes sense. But it's not really anything that I have to be worried about. Stomach pain, like I said, after the injection, minutes later, or maybe 15, no more than 30 minutes later, seriously, or right after you do the injection, you'll feel a little stomach pain if that was your injection location below the navel. That's when I feel the stomach pain. When I do it in my arm or my thigh, I don't feel any type of sensation or anything in my lower belly. And then change in enzyme lipase levels in your blood. The only way you're going to know that is if you get your blood work done. And I mean, I don't know what lipase is, but I guess you got to be mindful of that. So I could look at my blood results and see if that was even a factor. I'm supposed to get on my follow-up appointment, I'm supposed to have more blood work so they can kind of monitor that for me and see where my levels are. And just so I don't make this video so long, I'm going to let you guys see what snacks So the protein bar I was talking about, my snacks, pure protein. So this is pure. This particular one is chocolate and peanut butter. So these keep me satisfied the longest. I ate one before I went to the gym today. They're gluten-free. That's why I love them. 20 grams of protein. So they're at 2 grams of sugar, 200 calories. You burn those calories when you're at the gym, but this is good calories because you're also building muscle with that. The Frigo cheese that I love. Frigo cheese heads. It's string cheese. This is what I snack on. I always grab one of these first thing in the morning. When I'm driving to work, I eat this because I have a long drive, an hour drive, and I'm drinking my water during that drive. These are Nature's Garden Omega-3 Deluxe Mix. So I love these. I absolutely love these. They come in a small package. They are only 180 calories. These are so good. I love nuts. So you get the cranberry mix, cranberry health mix, and the omega-3 deluxe mix. It's a trail mix snack pack, and it's gluten-free. So that's why I like it. This came from Sam's. I get this. It's a really large thing. It lasts forever. My husband doesn't like any of these because he hates cranberries, so they're always all for me. Now, for those of you who, now I'm a snacker, and as long as my hands are busy, I, okay, so on my drive home, basically, every couple of days, I try not to do it every day. Sometimes I can't help myself, but I love sunflower seeds, people, when I'm driving. Because you have to eat one at a time, it's keeping me satisfied. Number one, that seed is so small, but I tell you what, that sodium ain't no joke. I don't want to get high blood pressure. I don't have any issues with that right now. So if you have issues with high blood pressure, don't suck on the seeds like I do, but I love them. And I get so dang on thirsty, but I tell you what, I'm not gaining weight, but I know when I don't need to eat anymore. And I'll lay off of them for a couple of days, you know. But anyways, I love sunflower seeds. So what I plan to do on the next video, guys, is talk about the portion plate. They give this to you with Saxenda on the website. So my next video, next week or so, I'll go over that. And so what I'm going to do in the meantime is I'm gonna use that plate next week, and then I'll let you guys know how it goes, because I haven't used it yet. I generally know my servings, but I'm gonna use the plate to see how I feel about putting my food in there as far as the portions, because it's supposed to be divided out exactly the way you're supposed to use it. And I'll go into more detail about that later. Hopefully this video was helpful to someone. And sorry, it's actually one of my longest videos. I'm a little chatty, but anyways, I hope you enjoyed it. It's helped me just by talking about my journey. So I hope you get something out of this just as well as I have. Be blessed. Peace out.